Hello everyone, this is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Now this is an astrology karma reading for Taurus. Now this is a new type of reading that I'm doing for this video, and this is bringing in more astrology to the reading. And I've been working with these karma cards, and it's really fascinating how accurate they can be. Now, usually you ask a specific question and how to proceed, or a question in regards to the outcome. But since this is a general reading for my Taurus family, I asked in general, what will be the karma and outcome for my Taurus family? In other words, what is the energy surrounding Taurus at this time? And your cards are indicating your energy is the Sun in Aries in the 4th house. Okay, Taurus. Make sure focus. Okay. Now, starting with your first card, the Sun represents the ego, being the center of attention, happiness, warmth, taking a chance, creativity, whether it be in the creative arts or sports or just plain having fun. It's a purpose or lighting the way. Now, the Sun's message with this card is believe that what you visualize is real now, and you will surely see your heart's desire come into being. But also the Sun's warning with this card, even the greatest ruler has to listen to the advice of others. An unrestrained ego can do more damage to you and your creations than any enemy can. Now, moving on to your second card, being in Aries. Now, the first day the Sun entered the first sign of the zodiac, Aries, marked and still marks the day when the whole earth felt glad to be alive and the first day of spring. And Aries, representing the ram, just butting their heads against each other fiercely. This aggressive energy is why you can see Aries is associated with, or rules, as we say here in astrology, being the first sign. Aggressive acts of self-assertion, action, and pure honesty without thinking ahead. And of course, Aries functions best when they act on their first impulse. Now, moving to your third card, Taurus, in the 4th house. And the 4th house is at the bottom of the horoscope. This is the basic foundation and support structure on Earth and how you feel about security. This is associated with your home, your close family, especially your mother or the person who functioned like a mother to you. But the basic meaning of the 4th house is where you're coming from. So the Sun in Aries in the 4th house message is in regards to being the center of attention, acting on your impulses with the people closest to you. And the Sun being that center of attention, feeling creative and taking a chance, being in Aries, very impulsive and not giving much thought to your plans, and in the 4th house, how it will affect the people closest to you. So going back to the general question of the outcome of the situation, we look at 3 possible levels of answers for you, Taurus. Now, I will pull this in closer in a minute, but the S here represents spirituality, what is best for the nurturing of your soul. The M here represents mentally, what's best for the nurturing of your intellect. And the P here represents physically, what is best for the nurturing of your bodily needs. And this will be different for everyone. So let me pull this in. These cards are larger than you can see right here, how much bigger they are than the average. So you need to be able to see what's written on them. Okay, Taurus. I think that's still in focus. Okay. Now, these are the possible scenarios for you with this reading, and to give you an answer for a possible outcome. And the answer that you will relate to, Taurus, will either be spiritual, mental, or physical. And spiritually, the message is the creation of energies to meet the challenge of what makes you feel secure. Now, mentally, the message is the gaining of respect for or from your desires regarding support. And physically, your message is things brought to life or light, resulting from the honesty and strength of your home base or family. So one of those three levels will make sense to you, Taurus. Now let me turn the cards so that the messages will give you what you should do about the situation. Same cards, but now turning them this way is a solution. And I like to do the outcome here first, because if you don't like the outcome you're seeing, then you can really examine here what you should do about a situation. Okay, so spiritually, the message is demonstrate your willpower as you did in the past. Mentally, your message is realize what you think you know about your home base or your family. And physically, the message is act like a leader, do it your way, and do what makes you feel secure. So one of those three levels of answers should make sense to you, Taurus, and help you out. And remember, this is all in regards to the sun in Aries in the 4th house. Now, I also pulled a crystal oracle card to see what crystal will benefit you in regards to this reading. So let me pull this back in a bit. Okay. And you have tourmaline, like black tourmaline. Now, your angels and guides have chosen the tourmaline crystal to focus on getting rid of any old stagnant or negative energy from both your physical body and your home and or your work environment. So this crystal, along with a smudge stick, aromatherapy, whatever your choice is in regards to smudging with sage, it's needed to cleanse your energy and environment. And actually saying out loud, I ask for all the negativity to be removed. I am clean and clear, and so is this space. And I am surrounded by pure white light and positive energy. Now, tourmaline helps you to release stress from your body and mind. And it reminds you to try to remain positive, no matter what the circumstances are in your life. And your angels and guides are indicating compassion and tolerance for yourself and others is much needed at this time. So open yourself up to giving and receiving love equally, Taurus. Surround yourself with positive people that help to keep your energy just uplifted. Now, tourmaline is associated with the root chakra, so it's the base, and it relates to your 3rd card here in the 4th house, your home and foundation. So you need to start there and make sure everything is solid and secure and free from any negative energy. Now, I also pulled an overall energy card for your reading, Taurus. You got the Ten of Wands. So with this card being your overall energy, this can be indicating that you have too much on your plate, Taurus. This card does indicate success, but a lot of responsibilities and obligations, and it can start to feel like a burden. And usually when this card shows up, it's when your enthusiasm has resulted you in taking on a lot of responsibility and maybe not realizing everything that's all involved with it. And this ties into your reading with the sun being the center of attention, and in Aries being impulsive and not thinking things through. And in your fourth house, this is how it will affect your home and family. Now, the Ten of Wands also indicates that when you take on too much, you can't do anything effectively. And you also miss out on opportunities for new inspiration and growth because you're so busy with what's in front of you. So one message with the Ten of Wands is really to take a look at what your priorities are. Is everything that you're doing right now serving your ultimate goals? Or have you acquired some habits that take up a lot of your time and energy, but has very little payoff? And if so, can you delegate some of this to someone else? Now, the number 10 energy of this card is indicating that this can come to an end, but not unless you see what's a priority to you. And that's got to do with your karma cards in the fourth house here, your home and family, your foundation. Now, the Ten of Wands is Sagittarius's card. This is a very fiery energy that you can just get caught up in without realizing it. It's tied to the planet Saturn, and this is in regards to time and your self-control and limitation. So your overall energy is really speaking out in regards to everything in your reading, as it's indicating possibly with the Sun card to shine some light on what you might have acted in impulse doing and how it affects your family and your home life. And your angels and guides are suggesting Tourmaline to just rid yourself of all that old energy. And looking at the card here, you can see how tired the horse looks, traveling uphill, trying to make it to the end of the journey. Instead, what you want to do is reduce that number 10 energy to number 1 so that you can move on to new pursuits and new beginnings. And the Tourmaline crystal and some smudging can help get that old stagnant energy out of the way. Just take a look at what is truly a priority to you, Taurus. That's kind of the main message here with your cards. Now, this general reading for you, Taurus, is not any specific week or month. When you see this video, might be the time that you need answers in regards to what this reading is about. And this general reading might not resonate with some Taurus individuals at this time, but it might in the future. And the best way to get an accurate reading and to be able to ask a particular question from the karma cards is to click on my website link below. And I do offer this type of reading as a karma card reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and help support my channel if you haven't already. Please join me for my daily readings or check out my channel for other tarot card readings available. Love and abundance to my Taurus family.